craziest ways that NBA players got discovered. Back in 2012 in Serbia, Nikola Jokic was just a teenager playing basketball for his local club, Vojvodina. He was putting up huge numbers in the junior leagues, but hardly anyone outside his hometown had ever heard of him. However, something happened that completely changed his life forever. You see, every Sunday, a well-known Serbian basketball agent named Misko Raznatovic would flip through his local newspaper to check up on box scores from youth games. One morning, he spotted an insane stat line from a kid he'd never heard of. That kid was Jokic, and he was putting up 25 points and grabbing almost as many rebounds. Raznatovic didn't think much of this at first, but then a week later, Raznatovic saw the name again. This time, Jokic had an even bigger double-double, and again, the week after that. Jokic's numbers were so wild that Raznatovic's best scouts couldn't believe they'd never noticed him before. But here's where things get even crazier. The thing is, Raznatovic decided Jokic was special without even seeing him play in person. He told his top scout to drive to Novi Sad to meet this mystery player and not to come home until Jokic signed with their agency. So the scout found a tall teenager who was talented but needed to get into better shape and didn't look like a typical superstar. However, his family was supportive and down to earth, so after one meeting, Jokic signed the deal and instantly joined one of Europe's top basketball talent agencies just because a newspaper box score looked impossible. But this was still just the beginning of the craziness. As it turns out, despite these crazy stat lines overseas, Jokic's name was barely on the radar for the 2014 NBA draft. Just 10 days before the draft, his agent actually pulled him out, worried he was not ready for the NBA. But the Denver Nuggets saw the potential and made a promise just to keep Jokic in the draft, so they told his agent that if he stayed in, they would pick him with the 41st pick no matter what. So Jokic decided to stay in the draft, and the rest was history.